Hitomi Shrine, Tuesday, 2:40 p.m.
Date.
Did you find Iris?
If I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
What are you doing here?
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga. And we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
Do you know where Renju is?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
He was looking for Iris.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Where's Ota?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
Well, let's hope he's actually searching. Didn't get distracted. About Alice.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
I told Mizuki about the frozen corpse we called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
About Alice. I told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with the assassin in 89. About how 89 is connected to Sojima. And that Sojima is linked to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice.
Tell me.
It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemnis Gate. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
Did you talk to Renju about it?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything.
Yeah,
I
fair.
thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
So sad. Oh my God.
Subject of Somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
Why didn't you call the police?
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
What'd you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
About the cold storage.
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. Guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
Who is she?
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
How long was he managing it?
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years. That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
More.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Same high school that Renju and Hitomi went to.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Alice is Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Iba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Pretty convenient that she's at headquarters. Away we go. Police headquarters, Tuesday, 5:08 p.m.
You're awfully calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
Can Hitomi stay calm?
Because Monica's corpse is completely frozen, it is difficult to determine her time of death. However, her appearance appears to be unchanged from when she went missing 18 years ago. Thus, it is extremely likely she was killed around that time.
So her baby would be...
Just turning 18.
So I don't think that's it.
Her name is Iwai Monica. She has been missing for 18 years. She was 19 years old at the time she went missing. Monica, Hitomi Sagan, and Renju Okiura all...
I think it's probably this one.
Because that body isn't Iris. And you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something?
Okay, boss. Boss, where are you?
Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime. Illegally disposing of a body. And we can prove it.
Here we can prove it. Where she was found.
The cold storage warehouse where the body was found. It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now. And witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi. You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me. Tell me everything.
Tell me the truth.
Date, she's not going to talk. Sync with her.
Can do.
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but please, come back within 6 minutes.
I can't promise you that, Pewter.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes.
But if it's only a little...
No, not even a little. If the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
But what does that mean exactly?
I don't know why you're arguing this now. And couldn't you just sync with her multiple times then? If you don't find anything this time, just go back in later. You hiding
No.
something. You seem
I'm not
guilty,
hiding
especially
anything.
you, Pewter.
Then let's
You
try
seem
it.
very guilty.
Let's experiment with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Ugh, fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
You know more about it than I do.
I mean, that's fair.
Well...
Are you know, okay, no, I have to talk to you first. What happens after 6 minutes of syncing?
Well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit. It could be 7, or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yeah, why?
We'll go with the answer of yes.
If you imagine
I'd seem
an
to say
egg as
no.
your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain. The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed, but there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced. Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
So they basically mind swap or body swap.
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness, and it can only contain one person's memories.
Anything else about that?
Now you know everything. Talk to the boss.
Okay, go talk to the boss. Why did you keep this a secret?
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited? But
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you. Project
There are
Sync is a
others?
top-secret project. It's a matter of national security. Even sinkers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people. If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk. You heard it from Pewter. The Sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let the secret get out.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Swapping bodies between two people? Trading minds?
I mean, it makes sense of why they can't let that secret get out.
Remember what I told you earlier. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I got it.
6 minutes, I understand.
Are you really okay?
I'm fine. Start it.
Understood. Let us begin.
God?
No.
I am the god of fire. I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
My, how ruthless.
Truly, truly ruthless.
Ow!
Are you okay?
That hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
I don't
I
think that's
will
gonna make
burn
her
it.
feel better.
The fog is making it pitch black.
Is it Silent Hill?
The light over there. Is that a firefly? Somnium scan. Activate.
Okay. Four locks, okay. Sinking in the mountain. Reveal reveal the hidden secrets. Reveal Hitomi's secret buried deep inside. They turned into a survival horror game.
It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Light it up.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Let's worship it.
Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
God.
It bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Lit it up. Alright. Shake. Well, we followed a firefly to get there, so we'll follow these ones. That. That's the
What?
thing. Back to the fireflies.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
It says shake. If we tackle the tree, that would shake it.
Beetles might fall out.
This isn't one of your animal friend video games.
Nothing fell.
Did you want something to fall out?
You know, it was worth a shot.
A hole in it.
Dig our hand in, maybe.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
Probably not.
Whoa!
Oh, and she fell in.
I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there? That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
I'm gonna guess the fireflies lead the way.
5 minutes left, Dante.
There's a hole in tree too, but where do these lead? Renju. Are you the mysterious voice?
Renju Okiura.
We can flirt with him, we can inspect him, we can talk to him, or we can hit him. Let's try hitting him. That's
This
close
is
to
for
shaking.
neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward. No use. I can't hit him.
This Renju is still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
Okay. Fair enough.
Renju...
4 minutes.
Let's talk to him.
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like. Seems like it all just leads back to this tree. I doubt flirting or inspecting Reggie's gonna do anything. The rocks probably also aren't gonna do anything. So we'll try this tree.
A hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Let's tackle it again.
Understood. I will do my best.
Hey, that seemed to do
This is-
something this time.
A picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Wonder if we could show that to Renji then, maybe.
3 minutes, Dante.
No, I'm working on it, boss.
Renju Okiura.
Show him the picture.
Renju, look at this. Wait!
Just
Renji,
grabs it
stop.
and runs. He was like, I gotta get out of here. Okay, he ran this way. Shake. We gotta shake someone else now. Or something else. There's a hole. You a hole?
What is this hole?
Let's jump in.
Really?
Wow, this really is just
Yeah,
like
go
Silent
ahead.
Hill. Foggy and you're just
Understood.
jumping in random holes recklessly, wild abandon.
It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice?
Monica!
That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
Now we have to shake Hitomi.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
I know, boss. I'm working on it. Okay, fireflies seem to lead off in this direction. There she is. What the? Lead the way. So she just seems to be running in circles right here. There's gotta be something I can do. Dead end. Maybe I can push
A
this rock in her path? Kick it.
Understood.
That was not the right option.
My foot hurts.
I see.
My foot hurts!
Sorry.
Hey, pick up the rock
A
then.
rock.
You have 1 minute left.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Do what?
Just try.
Understood.
Well, did you find anything?
No, of course not.
I thought maybe you could pick it up, put it in her path, trip her. Here's another hole in a tree. Those usually seem to work out well.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
Just tackle it, sure.
Leave it to me. I will break it down. Huh? Date, perhaps we should pursue
Yeah, I agree.
That was not it.
a hole in a tree.
Scream is new. Let's try screaming into it.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink. But still.
Oh, got her to stop.
Hitomi stopped.
His face. Oh god, we gotta get back to her. And we're almost out of time already.
Dante, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I'm working on it, boss.
That's Hitomi.
Hug her.
Hitomi? I see.
Well,
She dresses modestly, but underneath she has a curvaceous body.
Good work, Aiba. That's good to know.
She really is connected to Date.
That's Hitomi.
Well, we screwed up. Touch her.
Where?
Well, you could, you know, touch her...
But in this Somnium, she might be a minor.
her stomach. Test how soft her stomach is.
If you say so. I touched it.
So, what's the softness situation? Tell me.
It was soft, nice and pliant. No noticeable abdominal muscles.
Valuable information indeed. Thank you, Aiba.
You old pervert.
He sure is. Well, that's us out of time.
We can't! Time is up!
Damn it! Is it over?
It seemed like the time really seemed to go by a lot faster on that one. Okay, we're just gonna restart. And we're gonna take the correct path this time instead of wasting a bunch of time chasing fireflies that don't lead anywhere. At least on the Renji part. Okay, we still have to think about how to shake Hitomi. We gotta just stop running. Maybe I just have to talk to her. Hole in tree 1. I pick up the thing. It looks like I kept it. Stick our hand in. Goes in. Okay. Gotta find tree 2. Tackle it to get the picture. Show the picture to Renju. Tackle. Where's Renju?
5 minutes left, Date.
He was over here, wasn't he? There he is. Here, Renju, look at this. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, makes me laugh. He's gone. We go over here. Go hole. Jump in. Okay. We've got to get Hitomi to stop
4
moving.
minutes.
Need the other tree, which is over here. This one was Scream. Hitomi's over there. We will try talking to
Hitomi,
her.
what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
So maybe I have to get something else to show her. The tree didn't have a check mark, so
3
maybe.
minutes, Date.
What's the other option on that? Peek inside? Oh, Stick Hand showed up.
What is this? A web of some kind?
Well, it would have to be a spider web.
I have web on my face.
That's unfortunate.
A hole in...
Stick our hand in. Maybe
I
we'll find something.
won't get sucked in, right?
Maybe not.
A cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist. Perhaps it belongs to someone.
Might be important. Hold on to it.
Would be. We'll go back to Hitomi, show her that. And that should shock her. Show bracelet.
Do you remember this? Wait!
There she goes.
Follow her!
On it!
There goes my hero. Watch her as she goes.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Look, another hole. That's probably a good
A
sign.
large hole. Was this here before?
Let's jump in.
If there is nothing left to do.
Unfortunately, that was 30 seconds, so we're gonna have a lot
What
less
is
time.
going
but
on?
I don't know, it's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Reveal the secret. Well, there's only one thing off in the distance there, so try to follow the fireflies. That might, in case there's anything blocking the path. Mr. Amaryllis.
A licorice flower.
Already bloomed. Digging it up.
Let's do it. What?
Well, the mountain didn't like that.
Another hole.
We didn't have to dig that much, Iba.
A large
You have
hole.
1 minute left.
We've come this far. I will not protest now.
120 seconds, so I hope this is the right path.
Huh?
If not, we'll get it on the next try. But it seemed a lot more cinematic, so maybe. Yep. It's definitely the right
That
place.
is...
Would be Monica.